So now to conduct the experiment, we switch on the regulated power supply. Now the output is switched on, and you can now see that this display will display the voltage in the RPS. Now this voltmeter displays the forward voltage of the diode, which we will be noting down in the observation table, and this ammeter displays the forward current, which we will note down in the observation table. Now we will increase the DC voltage that is supplied to the in the RPS. So we will keep it at, let us say the voltage across the diode is 0.2 volts. Now the voltage across the diode is 0.2 volts, 0.2 volts, and the current is 0. So we will note it down, 0.2 volts voltage across the diode, current is 0. Next we will increase the voltage, and now the voltage across the diode is 0.3 volts, 0.3 volts, and the current is now still 0. Then we will continue to increase the voltage. The voltage across the diode is now 0.4 volts, and the current is now slightly, but still the current is 0. Next is the voltage across the diode. We are just increasing the DC supply, and you see that the voltage across the diode does not increase much. So let us keep the DC supply at 2 point or 3 volts. 3 volts. The voltage across the diode is around 0.5 volts. So 0.5 volts. So for 0.5 volts, now the current is 2.5 milliamps. So we will note it down, 2.5 milliamps. We continue to increase the DC supply. Let us now keep the DC supply at, let us say, 5 volts, but the voltage across the diode continues to remain at 0.56. So let us say now the voltage is around 0.56 volts across the diode, and the current is now 4.5 milliamps. Even if we increase now the voltage across the supply to 8 volts, the voltage across the diode continues to be at 0.56 volts, and the current now increases to 7 milliamps. I continuously increasing. Now I'm keeping the voltage across the supply at 10 volts, and still the voltage across the diode remains around 0.56 volts only, but the current has now gone to 9 milliamps. So just increase it further. Let us say we'll keep it at 12 volts or 13 volts. The current is now, the voltage across the diode still continues to be 0.56 milliamps, or sorry, 0.56 volts. The current is now 12 milliamps. So we see that the cut-in voltage of the diode is continuously, the voltage has cut-in voltage is 0.56 volts, and the current starts to increase rapidly after the cut-in voltage of the diode. So we will finally keep one reading at RPS 15 volts, but the current voltage is still 0.56 volts, and the current is now 14 milliamps. And just take one more reading, and the voltage is still around 0.56 volts, and the current is 17 milliamps. So now, like this, we have taken 10 readings. The cut-in voltage of the diode remains at 0.56 volts, and after the cut-in voltage, the current starts to increase rapidly. Thank you.